Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great wisdom and taught us his truths, right? Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, 144,000 men pushing the truth and diligence and sincerity.
Come.
You know, we're in transit right now through the Spirit, doing a lesson, man.
Come.
And how Ratazai is edifying.
This 1 Corinthians 13:1. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, and have no charity, I become a sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal.
Empty, man. You know, sounding brass and tinkling cymbal. Kimball.
Come.
You know, hollow. If I'm not mistaken.
Come.
You know, but the key thing there is charity. Go ahead and keep going on.
Verse 2. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains and have not charity, I am nothing.
See?
Come.
If you don't have charity, if you're not able to give alms especially when you have it,
Come.
you know, when you are able to give an alm unto your brethren, because that's what it's all about.
Come.
Showing brotherly love.
Come.
You know, charity is not showing charity unto wicked as Esau, man.
Come.
Charity is not showing love unto wicked as Moab, and it's showing love to the men who are doing this work in truth and sincerity, just like you are, who are in the same path as you.
Come.
You know. Go ahead.
I just want to look up the word charity real quick.
Go ahead. And look up that precept, the tinkling Kimball,
Come.
so we make sure that we're correct.
But let me give precept for what you said. This is Sirach 12 and 7. Give unto the good and help not the sinner.
See, give unto the good and help not the sinner. And that's even in the body of Israel too.
Okay.
You know, because you got men who know the truth and still willingly continue to sin.
They're going to use and abuse you, man.
Yeah.
Like it says in Jude, you know, we have so like unrighteous men, roughly paraphrasing, crept in unawares, man.
Come.
And these people are going to try to mock you because they are so-called brethren, but they are not. Like Judas Iscariot, man. They got this Judas Iscariot spirit upon them, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like these are popping up now because of the internet.
Okay.
But they got this Judas Iscariot spirit upon them, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because what he said, man, Yahushai was got this perfume on his feet. You know, this woman put it on her hair.
Martha?
I don't know.
Martha or Mary?
But she got the I think it was prostitute, if I remember right.
I forgot.
Yeah, but
He was like, why you?
What
Go ahead. Go ahead.
was like she put the perfume in her hair and washed his feet, man. What did he say, man? Why do you do that?
Why you spend that
precious oil?
Yeah, that expensive oil. You
Kind
could
of
have sold
perfume,
that.
so like you can.
Yeah, you could have sold that and made mad money on it. That's pretty much what he said.
So-called give it to the poor, but inwardly he was thinking, I can have it in my treasure bag, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this is the spirit that some people come to the truth. They want to use and abuse the brotherhood because brethren are there for, you know, we see each other in want. Sometimes we don't even say, not through the spirit, but it comes out through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We pray to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that we get delivered. And then out of nowhere, Ak says, hey, Ak, I got you some. Hey, Ak, I know through the spirit, I just had the spirit to get you some, man. And exactly the thing that you need was given through Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. But some men out there, and they just, let me just read it, matter of fact, man. Let me just read about Michelle. This is Jude.
Look at you.
Chapter 1. That Jude is only one chapter, so like Jude 4. For there are certain men crept in unawares, who were before of old ordained to this condemnation, ungodly men, turning the grace of our power, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, into lasciviousness, and denying the only Lord power in our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach.
See, that word lasciviousness is wickedness.
Come, just a wicked lust, man.
You see, if I'm not mistaken, because I remember doing a study on that word, and if I remember correctly, I think it means wickedness. You know, turning it into wickedness. But there are men in this truth who only profit in themselves, man. You know, they doing this work not for the body, not to edify, They're doing it for gain, to be seen of men. You know, for vain glory. They're doing it for hype men. You know, we're not trying to please men by being in this truth, man.
That's right.
We're trying to please Yahweh Shem Yahushai according to the truth that we have learned. We're not trying to please no man. The scriptures, if we believe in the Lord wholeheartedly and want to abide by His law, so we can be found present and accountable in that day, why are we trying to please a man? Why would we try to please a man knowing what the scriptures say?
That's right.
The scriptures say, follow Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So first and foremost, we know that everything that's happening to you is through Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If you get rebuked, if you're going through chastisement, it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. It's not to please men. It's not to be seen of men, not for likes, not for upvotes, you know. But the point I want to bring out is there are people in this truth that don't know how to have charity. You know, but go ahead, Alex.
This is James 2:1. My brethren, have not the faith of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, the Lord of glory, with respect of persons.
See,
for if there come unto you assembly a man with a gold ring in goodly apparel, and there come in also a poor man in vile raiment, and ye have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, and say unto him, sit thou here in a good place, and say to the poor, stand thou there, or sit here under my footstool. Are ye not are ye not then partial in yourselves, and are become judges of evil thoughts? Hearken, my beloved brethren, has not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom?
You see, rich in faith. So we may be poor in Esau's kingdom, but we're rich in faith.
That's right.
Because we are what? It says heirs of the kingdom. You know, straight up royalty in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Go ahead, Art.
Which He has promised to them that love Him.
See, and how do you love Him? By keeping His commandments, by keeping His words.
That's right.
You know, by doing the work, by doing what He tells you to do.
And the work that we
to the best of your ability. You know, and another thing, like about, I know we can turn off now. I know, and I know, you know, like one thing is for sure: if a man is leading the sheep astray, and the sheep believe that they're being led the right way, who's gonna be held accountable? If you understand what I'm saying, right?
But it's like it. Because what I want to just add to what Ak said is these works that we do, you know, the lessons that we do, the preach that we do, it's all charity, man. It's all brotherly love. You know, like it says in 2 Timothy 2:10, if I remember right, if I've paraphrased. Matter of fact, let me get it real quick. Don't want to butcher the scriptures. 2 Timothy 2:10, and it says, therefore I do all things for the elect's sakes. Okay, we do all things for the elect's sake. We push this truth and diligence and sincerity to the best of ability for the elect's sake, and also for our own salvation, man. Because it says, he that doeth unto the end. So he that keeps the works unto the end, the same shall be saved. You know? So like it. That they may obtain also, they may also obtain the salvation which is Hamashiach Yahushua with eternal glory. You know? But back to 1 Corinthians 13 and 3. And thou I bestow all my good to feed the poor, and thou I give my body to be burnt, and have no charity, it profiteth me nothing. Like the Ak said, man, charity is spreading love, man.
Charity is doing this work.
Come, the love towards your brethren. That you deny yourself like Yahushua commanded us, man. You know? We have to deny ourselves and follow Yahushua. It says, what's that mean? We have to put ourselves in second place, or third place, or fourth place. You know? In some cases. Our Ak needs us, we have to put him first, man. And our own desires in, I don't know which place, man, seventh place. You know? But Salaki. And though Salaki, it profit me nothing. Verse 4. Charity suffereth long, and is kind. Charity
is kind.
Charity envieth not. Charity wanteth not itself, it is not puffed up. God.
And what is it? What was that scripture about puffed up, being puffed up?
You mean the knowledge?
Yeah.
This is 1 Corinthians 8 and 1. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth.
You see?
God.
Knowledge puffeth up.
God.
You know, you puffed up with a big chest.
God.
You know, but charity edifies.
God.
You see?
God.
Go ahead.
And the thing is, when you think of it like, you know, the knowledge that you have, can Yahweh should take away straight up. But the things that you did, they're written down, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're, because you sowed the seeds of righteousness, the seeds of charity, and they are there, man. They're gonna stay there, and you're gonna get your reward for them as long as you stay in the faith. Because when you faint, man, you're gonna be all vanished away.
Okay. And that's why you say you shall know them by the fruits of their works.
Okay.
And that's not now. That's not just in this side. That's gonna be in the kingdom also, man.
Okay.
You know, because it's gonna be shown. It's gonna be made manifest.
Okay.
All things are gonna be known. Well, to the elect for sure. Go ahead. All right.
This is Matthew 7 and so like where is it? 7 and 16. You shall know them by their fruits. Do men get grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, and a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. And the good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can the corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree, so like here, that bringeth not forth good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore by the fruits you shall know them.
Wherefore by the fruits you shall know them.
Come on, man.
Just like we said yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday at camp? If it was left up to you keyboard warriors,
Okay.
you know, to you at-home Israelites, you know, like we met that day when we was in the commissary.
God, this one guy with the
With the fringes on.
and the
He
look,
said
Santa Claus eating my bread. This one? Yeah,
He's like, I get out of the bathtub and I gotta put on fringes.
I want to even shower with my fringes, saying, bro.
Yeah. If it was left up to you, Israel wouldn't. It would take thousands of years for Israel to wake up in these last days, man.
That's right.
Because you're not going out on the highways and hedges.
No.
You're not making no videos. You're watching the work of other men and then criticizing work that you have never done. You know, where's your love? Where's your charity? Where's your self-sacrifice? You know, where is it? So how can you? That's like I'm a carpenter and I'm building a house with wood and a person, and I make a bunch of videos on how I done built so many houses, right? And then this man just come out of nowhere talking about that's not how you do it.
Okay.
And we don't know who this dude is from left or right, and he has never done anything. You don't see him making nothing.
Okay.
And he's telling you you're not doing it right.
Okay.
Or he's judging the people who taught you, but you've never seen him do anything.
That's right.
You know, you're not showing any charity, you're not showing any love. But then you say rebuke and correction is love. But how can I accept rebuke when you haven't proven yourself to do any work? You haven't proven yourself to show love unto Israel in itself. But go ahead, all right?
1 Corinthians 13:8. Charity never faileth, but whether there be prophecies, they shall fail. Whether there be tongues, they shall cease. Whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away.
See?
It's the truth. Because prophecy come to pass. Like when the Alpha of Egypt is dead, the prophecy is done. It's done with it, you know? Then we got whatchamacallit, so like your tongues that vanish away. Like you see with the Hebrew tongue, but now it's coming back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It was vanished away from our from our whatchamacallit.
They say Latin.
Yeah.
It's a dead language.
Kind of dead language. And
Igbo.
You know, Igbo, right, man.
Igbo is losing it.
God.
You know, go ahead, Ak.
So like whether there be knowledge, it shall vanish away. Like I said before, the knowledge is gonna vanish away. It can vanish away, but the fruits that you it's like
the works that you've done.
The works that you've done, they're written down, man. They're seen by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You know? But yeah.
And you're not gonna go unrewarded for the works that you've done, for the work that you put in. You know, and go ahead, Ike. And it's crazy that people want to judge men who've done 6,000 and 18,000 videos on this truth, and you haven't done one. You haven't done one video.
Only mocking and scoffing videos.
All you're doing is mocking and scoffing, yeah, or trying to rebuke the people who kicked you out of the truth.
God, man.
So you're now not focusing on bringing out the truth. You're focused on debunking the men who are doing the work.
That you don't get condemned.
just to try to save yourself, to try to make it look like they're not right.
To really debunk the truth, that you can say, hey, I will make it. I will make it. You know, because you know it's the truth, man.
But go ahead, Ike.
But this is Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, there shall he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not.
If you faint not.
God.
You see?
God, man.
If you faint not,
That's right.
then you should be rewarded.
God. And when you sow to the Spirit, man, you're gonna get the crown, man. The crown of life, like Yahushua says. So do the work, man. Show your charity. Show your brotherly love towards the men of Israel, man. Towards your true brethren, man. Towards your true family, straight up, man.
Do your work to show your love towards Yahweh Shem Yahushai.
God, that's right, man.
Show him that you're thankful for him giving you the truth, man. Show him that you're thankful. Show love that you're thankful that he brought you out of goddamn darkness, man.
Out of death.
You know, away from death, out of that he's giving you a chance to get out of the fire pit. You know, that nuclear fire. He's giving you a chance, and that's what he's doing when he gave you this truth. You know,
right, man.
So run the race, do the work, show charity, show love. You know, wholeheartedly and genuinely. You know,
do all things, man,
and enduring to the end. You know,
man.
So with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ruach. Again, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth.
That's right.
Peace and blessings to the hopefully elect, the 144,000 pushing the truth and diligence and sincerity across the four winds. Until next time, shalom.
Wa abba babal.
Wa abba babal.